I'm thirsty.
It's an Ensure plant-based protein shake! This chocolatey beverage, comprised largely of fava beans and peas, is packed full of 25 vitamins and minerals you'll need to get you through your everyday, including vitamins A, B6, B12, C, D, and K. Non-GMO, no dairy, no soy, no cholesterol, and great taste guaranteed!
Alright, let's do this with maximum effort.
Kitchi kitchi cuckoo da da. Kitchi kitchi ya ya hee. Mocha chocolate yum yum. Sweet old lady
Parmalat, Enfamil, Similac, Nutramigen LGG, Elicare, Pedialyte, Glucerna, Alimentum, Myoplex. Don't they all sound so delicious? I can never get my hands on some laudanum. Look it up. I suppose because we did the Gerber Lil Sticks chicken sticks review a while back, it was only a matter of time before I went the other way and started dealing with old people food such as this. Not since the Magic School Bus and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure has one single show brought you forward and backward in time and all around the afterlife as this one. And the future is dark as mud. Today's item that the Divinity Crate so lovingly gave to me is Ensure Plant-Based Protein Nutrition Shake. Yeah, exactly what I wanted. Hey, I'm thirsty! I'm gonna go to the pharmacy to get something to drink! You know, I'm surprised 200 or so episodes in the can at this point that this hasn't come up until now. Since I've been talking about flavors in every single one of these episodes, flavors of all different kinds and colors and what have you, I have yet to talk about the magical thing that is the pharmacy flavor. You'll see it on every kind of medicine on sale at the pharmacy. You'll see like a tiny little like picture of a cherry on the bottom and it'll say cherry flavored, or like Dimetap if you ever had that. Their popular flavor is the grape flavor. In reality, they're not flavors at all. They just share the same color as these specific fruits. Fiddly dee, what do we have here? Chloroseptic cherry flavored sore throat spray. I can really use this. You hear the little crackle? You hear the little graveliness in my voice right now from all the screaming that I do on a weekly basis here? Oh, I'm really gonna need this, and this is gonna taste great, right? It's cherry flavored. What in the hell taste is this? How does this even compare to a cherry? I'll tell you how it compares, because it's red! And that's it! No more, no less! They didn't have expert chefs working on the recipe. They didn't have flavor experts trying to pump some cherry flavor into this to make it go down easier. No! They had scientists trying to make it red! Cherry flavor, grape flavor, lemon flavor, orange flavor. Oh my god, the orange flavors are typically the worst. Don't believe a word of it! It's all a crock! They're lying to you just to try to get your money and try to make you think that it's gonna be a nice, enjoyable experience. Guess what? It's never an enjoyable experience! Do you have a single medicine that you actually enjoy the taste of? Comment section down below. So the moral of the story is this: always beware when you're buying food from the pharmacy section. Is this really chocolate flavored? Or is it just brown? Ugh. Just had a chill go down my spine. Of course, I'm overlooking the fact that most people drink something like this because they have to, because they spent their whole lives just completely bombing their bodies with bad protein, with all the cholesterol and fat and all that bad stuff on top of it. And when you get older, your body's slowed down, they can't digest properly. I mean, certain levels kind of raise higher than you'd like them to go, so you have to drink something like this just to keep regular, I guess. You know, maybe this is something we should all be doing. Maybe when this thing appeared in my wicker basket over there, I had unknowingly stumbled upon an educational experience. It doesn't matter if you're my age or if you're a tiny little kid watching this program right now. I suggest you all go to the supermarket and buy some Ensure. Sample some of the off-brand products, or sample some of the more well-known products, which the names of which are escaping me right now. You try them and you see if you can stomach them. And if you can't, well then you make different choices in life. You don't eat so much red meat. You don't eat so much fish in a can. You don't host a freaking eating show on YouTube. Do whatever you have to do to ensure that you're going to be a healthy old man or woman. Makes sense. And if baby food tastes like crap, what makes me think that this isn't going to taste like crap too? Oh, there's a surprise. The cap came right off. Usually, with most beverages, there's a thin layer of plastic that I have to peel off to ensure that it's going to be fresh. I say the word ensure. So far, this thing hasn't ensured a whole lot! And it smells pretty good. It smells like a nice chocolate milkshake, but I'm not gonna be fooled. A lot of times it smells like chocolate, but it tastes like Ovaltine! Alright, bottoms up. It's exactly what I was talking about at the beginning of this episode. Exactly! This don't taste like no chocolate! You know what it tastes like? Do we have any people out there who work out, like go to the gym, pump iron? You can try that whey protein stuff that's supposed to be like protein in powder form. You just mix it with water. If you take a lot of that powder, like maybe too much of it, and you just clump it in there, you stir it around, it doesn't really dissolve all the way. That's exactly what this tastes like. It's nasty. I gotta see what these ingredients are. I just gotta. Let's see, water, fava bean protein isolate, organic sugar, high oleic safflower oil, pea protein concentrate, chicory root fiber, cocoa powder. I don't even need to go on. You taste all of that. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say that something tastes healthy as a negative. Good Lord, it's got that kind of taste that you could taste in between your teeth. Something I like to eat every once in a while. Like energy bars or protein bars, you know, usually have like nuts and granola in them. They cover them up with some weird faux chocolate that doesn't taste like chocolate, but hey, if there's like free samples in the neighborhood, I'll indulge on them, and I usually enjoy them as I eat them. I would never seek them out personally. I would never spend money on an energy bar, and they don't ever give me any noticeable amount of energy. I never get a burst of like pep and get up and go whenever I take a bite out of an energy bar. But that's besides the point. If you were to take one of those energy bars and make it into a beverage, that's exactly what this tastes like. You can almost even taste all the nuts and granola in there. And the aftertaste, it's like a lacquer. I could just feel it just completely coating the inside of my mouth and then just going all the way down my esophagus like somebody poured Roto-Rooter down my throat. So if I were to give this a star rating, I hate to say it, but old age looks pretty bleak for your good friend Djclyve. I'm gonna give this 1.5 stars. The main difference between drinking this and eating an energy bar is, after you've eaten an energy bar, you've eaten an energy bar. You could just go on with the rest of your day, unknowingly of it. You could forget that you've eaten it, because it's not gonna have any effect on the rest of your day. It's not gonna give you any energy either, but that's besides the point. With this, it's like you're opening your mouth, and your tongue is gonna form a nice little staircase, and walking up that staircase is a tiny shrunken Huckleberry Finn. He's got his little paint can in his hand, he's got a paintbrush, and filled inside that paint can is all these disgusting plant-based proteins, cellulose, gum, and chicory root fibers. He's got all that stuff, and he's gonna clock in, he's gonna put in a nice 8-hour day in your mouth. He's gonna take every individual tooth, and he's gonna give it 2 coats of paint. He's gonna get all the sides of your mouth, he's gonna take your tongue, he's gonna hold it up with one arm and go, la 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 la. And this taste is gonna follow you for the rest of the day until you can replace it with something. But unfortunately, the only thing I can think of to replace it with is something with a lot of fat, or a lot of cholesterol, or like mounds of condiments and grease. Just bury it in something really, really strong, and if you're drinking this, you can't eat any of that stuff, so what do? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls watching this, I make this plea to you. You see the way that I eat. You've heard the stories of all the nasty gunk that I've been putting in my body over 40 years of life. Obviously, I'm gonna need to make some major changes when I get older. I can't do this. I took a sip and it changed my life forever. It made me scared of the future. So if you know of anything that's way better than this, let's make this very, very interactive. Comment section down below. You let me know what it is. I'm gonna try to get a hold of it for the show. I'm gonna sample it for the show. And hopefully my future won't be such a dark black hole. It's your good buddy Djclyve saying, until next time, I'll see you in Limbo. Keep drinking like this. This might be like dying twice over.
Thank you.